Spatial Data Model Chapter 1, MCQ Introduction to Database System, Definition, Purpose, Data Abstraction, Instances, Schema, DDL, DML, Database Manager, Database Administrator, and Basic Concepts of Entity, Relationship and Primary Key. 1. What is a database system? Answer. A database system is a collection of data that is organized and managed to provide efficient and effective access to the information it contains. It is a software system that allows users to store, retrieve, and manipulate data in a structured way. 2. What is the purpose of a database system? Answer. The purpose of a database system is to provide an efficient and effective way to store and manage large amounts of data. It allows users to easily access, update, and analyze the data, which can help organizations make better decisions and improve their operations. 3. What is data abstraction? Answer. Data abstraction is the process of hiding the complexity of the data and presenting it in a simplified way. It is a technique used in database systems to simplify the data model and make it easier to use and understand. 4. What is an instance? Answer. An instance is a specific occurrence of a database at a particular point in time. It represents the current state of the database and includes all the data stored in the database. 5. What is a schema? Answer. A schema is the structure or blueprint of a database system. It defines the logical and physical organization of the data and includes information about the tables, columns, relationships, and other objects in the database. Abhijitsarkar.com 6. What does DDL stand for? Answer. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. It is a set of SQL commands used to define the database structure, including tables, views, indexes, and other objects. 7. What does DML stand for? Answer. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. It is a set of SQL commands used to manipulate the data in the database, including inserting, updating, deleting, and querying data. 8. What is a database manager? Answer. A database manager is a software program that manages and controls the access to a database. It is responsible for creating, maintaining, and securing the database, as well as ensuring that data is stored and retrieved efficiently. 9. What is a database administrator? Answer. A database administrator is a person responsible for managing and maintaining a database system. This includes tasks such as monitoring performance, ensuring data security, and optimizing the system for maximum efficiency. 10. What is an entity in a database system? Answer. An entity is a person, place, object, event, or concept in the real world that is represented in the database. In a database system, entities are typically represented as tables, with each row in the table representing a single instance of the entity. 11. What is a relationship in a database system? Answer. A relationship in a database system is a connection between two or more entities that describes how they are related to each other. Relationships are typically represented as links or associations between tables, and they help to define the structure and behavior of the database. 12. What is a primary key in a database system? Answer. A primary key in a database system is a unique identifier that is used to distinguish one row in a table from another. It is a column or combination of columns that must have a unique value for each row in the table, and it is typically used to link related tables together. 13. What is the role of a database manager? Answer. The role of a database manager is to oversee the creation, maintenance, and management of a database system. This includes tasks such as designing the database schema, optimizing the system for performance, and ensuring the security and integrity of the data. 14. What is the role of a database administrator? Answer. The role of a database administrator is to manage and maintain a database system, including tasks such as monitoring performance, ensuring data security, and optimizing the system for maximum efficiency. They are responsible for ensuring that the database is running smoothly and that the data is accurate and up to date. 15. What is the purpose of data abstraction in a database system? Answer. The purpose of data abstraction in a database system is to simplify the complexity of the data and make it easier to use and understand. It involves creating a simplified view of the data model that hides the underlying complexity and presents the data in a more intuitive way. Abhijitsarkar.com 16. What is the difference between an instance and a schema in a database system? Answer. An instance is a specific occurrence of a database at a particular point in time, while a schema is the overall structure or blueprint of the database. The instance represents the current state of the database, while the schema defines the logical and physical organization of the data. 17. What is the purpose of DDL in a database system? Answer. The purpose of DDL, data definition language, in a database system is to define the structure of the database, including tables, views, indexes, and other objects. It is used to create, modify, and delete database objects, and it helps to ensure the integrity and consistency of the data. 18. What is the purpose of DML in a database system? Answer. The purpose of DML, data manipulation language, in a database system is to manipulate the data in the database, including inserting, updating, deleting, and querying data. It allows users to interact with the data in the database and perform operations on it as needed. 19. What are the basic concepts of entity and relationship in a database system? Answer. The basic concepts of entity and relationship in a database system are used to model real-world objects and their connections. Entities are used to represent people, places, objects, events, or concepts, while relationships are used to define the connections between them. 20. How does a primary key ensure data integrity in a database system? Answer. A primary key ensures data integrity in a database system by providing a unique identifier for each row in a table. This helps to prevent duplicate data from being entered into the database, and it allows related tables to be linked together. The primary key also helps to ensure that data is retrieved and updated accurately and efficiently. 21. What is a database system? Answer. A database system is a collection of data that is organized and managed in a structured way. It includes software for storing, retrieving, and manipulating data, as well as tools for managing the database and ensuring its security and integrity. Abhijitsarkar.com 22. What is the purpose of a database system? Answer. The purpose of a database system is to provide a centralized and organized way to store and manage data. It helps to ensure the accuracy, completeness, and consistency of the data, and it allows users to access and manipulate the data as needed. 23. What is data abstraction? Answer. Data abstraction is the process of simplifying complex data structures by representing them in a more manageable and understandable way. It involves creating a model of the data that hides the underlying complexity and presents the data in a more intuitive way. 24. What is a database schema? Answer. A database schema is the blueprint or structure of a database. It defines the tables, columns, relationships, and other objects that make up the database, as well as the rules and constraints that govern the data. 25. What is a database instance? Answer. A database instance is a snapshot of the database at a particular moment in time. It includes all the data and metadata in the database, as well as the current state of the database connections, transactions, and other parameters. Abhijitsarkar.com 26. What is DDL? Answer: DDL, Data Definition Language, is a set of commands used to define and manipulate the structure of a database. It includes commands for creating, modifying, and deleting tables, indexes, views, and other database objects. 27. What is DML? Answer: DML, Data Manipulation Language, is a set of commands used to manipulate the data in a database. It includes commands for inserting, updating, deleting, and querying data, and it allows users to interact with the data in the database. 28. What is a database manager? Answer: a database manager is a software application or system that manages the storage, retrieval, and manipulation of data in a database. It includes tools for managing the database schema, optimizing the system for performance, and ensuring the security and integrity of the data. Abhijitsarkar.com 29. What is a database administrator? Answer: a database administrator is a person responsible for managing and maintaining a database system. This includes tasks such as monitoring performance, ensuring data security, optimizing the system for maximum efficiency, and ensuring that the database is running smoothly and that the data is accurate and up to date. 30. What is an entity in a database system? Answer: an entity in a database system is a real-world object or concept that is represented in the database. It can be a person, place, thing, event, or concept, and it is typically represented as a table in the database. 31. What is a relationship in a database system? Answer: a relationship in a database system is a connection between two or more entities. It represents how the entities are related to each other, and it is typically represented as a link between the corresponding tables in the database. 32. What is a primary key in a database system? Answer: a primary key in a database system is a unique identifier for each record in a table. It ensures that each record is unique and that there are no duplicates in the table. It is used to link records between tables and to enforce referential integrity in the database. 33. What is referential integrity in a database system? Answer: referential integrity in a database system is the property that ensures that the relationships between tables are consistent and valid. It means that each record in a table that references another table must refer to an existing record in that table, and that any changes to the referenced table must be reflected in the referring table. 34. What is normalization in a database system? Answer: normalization in a database system is the process of organizing data in a database to eliminate redundancy and improve data consistency. It involves breaking down large tables into smaller, more manageable ones, and creating relationships between them to ensure data integrity. 35. What is denormalization in a database system? Answer: denormalization in a database system is the process of adding redundancy to a database to improve performance. It involves duplicating data in multiple tables to eliminate the need for complex joins and queries, and to speed up data retrieval. Abhijitsarkar.com 36. What is a transaction in a database system? Answer: a transaction in a database system is a sequence of operations that are executed as a single unit of work. It includes all the operations needed to complete a specific task, such as updating a record or transferring funds between accounts, and it ensures that the database remains consistent and accurate throughout the process. 37. What is concurrency control in a database system? Answer: concurrency control in a database system is the process of managing multiple simultaneous transactions to ensure that they do not interfere with each other. It involves locking database resources to prevent conflicting updates and resolving conflicts between transactions to maintain data consistency. 38. What is data security in a database system? Answer: data security in a database system refers to the measures taken to protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the data stored in the database. It includes controlling access to the data, encrypting sensitive data, monitoring and auditing database activity, and ensuring that backups and recovery procedures are in place in case of a disaster or data loss. Abhijitsaka.com 39. What is data integrity in a database system? Answer: data integrity in a database system refers to the accuracy, completeness, and consistency of the data stored in the database. It ensures that the data is valid, reliable, and conforms to the rules and constraints defined in the database schema. It is enforced through data validation rules, referential integrity constraints, and other mechanisms to ensure that the data remains consistent and accurate. 40. What is database normalization? Answer: database normalization is the process of organizing data in a database to reduce redundancy and improve data consistency. It involves breaking down large tables into smaller, more manageable ones, and creating relationships between them to ensure data integrity. The goal is to eliminate data anomalies and inconsistencies, and to ensure that the data remains accurate and consistent.